Alex, I hope you're a hungry boy. Because we are here drafting American cuisine. If you're not familiar, we're going to be drafting the best, or at least our favorite, American cuisine. And it's going to be a snake order. Because in this, you're going
first
1, and then I get 2, 3. You get 4, 5. As the good Lord intended it. If you don't do a snake order for your drafts, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
All right, so I'm ready, Alex. I'm curious where you're going to go at number 1. I had an obvious number 1. I'll say that.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, okay, to be fair, there's a lot of good stuff on there. But for me, I was like, okay, this for me, though, is...
Okay. So for me, I will be saying with an asterisk, this is Americanized. So this doesn't have to be American pure origin.
Everything is Americanized.
This is fair, but I'm talking about like pizza. You could say it's pure Italian, like, but if I'm trying to do like a deep dish pizza, I can have a variant that's pure American. But my first, which is going to end up not being what you thought,
pizza.
I think
I thought you were going with pizza for a second.
No, because I am going to classify that primarily as Italian.
Okay. I will say pizza wasn't on my list.
Pizza is the Americanized pizzas I'm not the biggest fan of in terms of my top 6.
Because it's a deep dish.
Deep dish is awesome.
It is.
It's not top 6 for me. It might be. Who knows? Because we're doing 12. But it's actually chicken and waffles. I adore that combination. I've only had it a couple times in my life because I am a picky ass dude when it comes to it. But I ended up finding this one restaurant in the south of Dallas. I think it's called like Market at Bonton Farms. Their chef left, so RIP to that recipe. But it was the first time I ever tried chicken and waffles, and it was mind blowing. Like the perfect combination of crunch, soft texture with both like the tender chicken as well as that crunchy but also very, very soft and fluffy waffle, the sweetness, the spice, because they actually had a really good spice blend on it. Like when made properly, I don't know if many dishes can truly match the power of a beautiful chicken and waffles.
I am going to ask, is chicken now completely off the table?
Are you talking about like fried chicken?
Potentially.
Like, I would think you would have to be more specific.
Okay.
I assume you're talking about Nashville hot chicken, because that's fucking bomb.
Okay, well, that wasn't going to be my next pick.
Okay, but yes.
I just want to know, maybe for future reference, perhaps. You know what to take off my board.
Yes.
With this first pick, I'm going cheeseburger, bro.
Yeah, that was
the most American thing.
It's a great one.
Dude, the world thinks we're fatties, and it's because of the cheeseburger.
They're right.
They're right.
But there's 46% of Americans who are obese.
Dude,
so yeah.
Cheeseburgers rock. They're amazing, dude. It's hard to beat a really good burger. Just again, you get you get veggies, you get throw some pickles, you throw some sauce, maybe barbecue sauce. It's versatile.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, I gotta give a shout out to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. I absolutely love Underdog Fantasy because I love football, and now that the football season is far and away, it doesn't mean my betting season has to be, because they do all kinds of sports, whether it's baseball, basketball, esports even. They got you covered, whether that's weekly best ball or my favorite, higher lower on player props. So if you sign up at Underdog Fantasy using promo code Broshmo, then they will give you a first time deposit up to $250. That's right. That's right. So if you're gonna go and bet with Underdog Fantasy, use promo code Broshmo, take advantage of this offer, but please bet responsibly and bet within your means. Now with this next pick, actually, it was spoiled thanks to Dixon in the chat. I'm gonna go with barbecue. I'm gonna go with ribs. Oh. Delicious, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta have ribs at a barbecue. I'm one of those, I may not look like a pretty boy, but on the inside, my spirit animal is a pretty boy, and I hate getting really dirty, right?
Right.
And especially like barbecue, my hands get sticky. That's the one time I don't mind and I don't care. I will bury myself into a good pair of ribs.
So when you come to Dallas,
We're getting ribs.
yes, there's a place called Terry Black's. It's absolutely excellent. It's downtown. I go there for my birthday. My parents who are vegetarians, that's the one day, like they'll go on their birthday to break their vegetarianism to go to Terry Black's. There's a place right near where I live right now called Cadillac. Apparently it's like even a bigger tier jump above. It's like, some people think it's the best in the world. Some people think it's the best in the country. They like raise their own cows. They have a bunch of like genealogy shit that they use. So I'm trying that out. That's the place where I'm going with Marshawn. But regardless, that's a great choice.
Well, thank
Is
you.
barbecue off the table?
I think since I specified ribs, it shouldn't be. I mean, if we're gonna leave other chicken products, yeah, okay, yeah, like I'm doing with chicken,
because I'm not gonna go with like special smoked brisket or something like that. I mean, I think you can, but it's like I want to be able to talk about that maybe later because this is something that's closer to my heart because I had it today and last night. And I could just go basic hot dogs. So maybe this takes up all the hot dog category, but there's a specific kielbasa. That's like a special sausage. And it's from Central Market. It's called kielbasa mesquite smoked beef. Unbelievable. Have you ever had a Louisiana hot link?
Yes.
You have to. Yeah. Almost identical to that. So essentially it's a Louisiana hot link. And you put that, they have, do you have Central Markets out there? Bougie ass grocery store.
No.
So if you get the right things, it's not super bougie in terms of price, so that's good. But they had this jalapeno cheddar sourdough that they make in house. I ended up making that and just chopping up a kielbasa and just put a little bit of ketchup on there because I was craving a hot dog, but I wanted it to be elevated. I mean, I am a fancy ass dude sometimes. There's nothing that can compare to just basically a pure hot dog experience with something that is that good. Yeah. So I had it today.
I would say hot dogs are off the board.
Yeah. I think so too. I mean, kielbasa, it's just essentially a substitute for that.
Yeah.
But Louisiana hot link / kielbasa would be my second choice. Third though, because I thought about that really long and hard. So this is going to be a little bit tough to pivot from. I mean, pause. Oh man. I mean, there's a lot of foods I love that are unfortunately other cuisines, but I mean, I'm going to be a little bit of a stickler here. I'm going to take a bit of a category out of the equation. I'm going to go bagel breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
Like that's like a very popular thing on the East Coast, but like bagel breakfast sandwiches, whether you want to get them with schmear, cream cheese, like I'm a sucker. When my middle school and high school days were around, I get a bagel, cream cheese, and 2 pieces of bacon. That's a great way to rock. I still do that to this day. By the way, Trader Joe's, get the, the cinnamon raisin bagels, get their light, low-fat cream cheese, and get their turkey bacon if you want a lower-fat option, and just crisp the hell out of the turkey bacon. Unbelievable. So I have that actually probably once every week or two. So love that. But then you also have it to where you have the egg, avocado, hash brown cheese, like bagel breakfast sandwiches. I could have said bagel sandwiches, but bagel breakfast sandwiches in specific.
It's a good pick.
Ridiculous.
All right. Ridiculous. Well, I'm here with my third pick and I'm going to go with New England clam chowder, dude. Ooh, I freaking love clam chowder. Nothing. It's hard to, I think it is the best entree or whatever comes out before the main course. It is so hard to beat a good clam chowder. You could throw bacon in there. You could just put sriracha and a little pepper.
Yeah.
To me, it is the superior soup by leaps and bounds. Love me some clam chowder, man.
I respect that.
I immediately knew that sucker was going to be on my board.
Oh.
All right, so this one I'm going to be going back to Louisiana, and this is tough. This is real tough, actually, because...
You going Gator?
No. No.
Oh, I was like,
There's a few, like, I'm gonna be straight up, like, Louisiana cook crawfish is so good too. Oh, just got reminded of that.
I had crawfish for the first time a month ago.
Dude, yeah. Louisiana cooking is like top tier. Like the best I have ever eaten in my life. Don't tell my wife, was in Louisiana. So
I think
good.
that she might agree.
She might.
Was she with you when you were out there in Louisiana?
No, but we did. No, she's only been in Arizona, man. We did go to Louisiana before we went to my sister's wedding in Virginia.
Okay.
And we tried a couple of places, which was nice, but man, can't get that full experience. You gotta go to like you gotta spend like a week or week and a half there if you really want to get that full experience. But yeah, going down there during crawfish time is beautiful. I'm gonna go with the po' boy though. I think ultimately I settled on the po' boy. You could actually have crawfish in that po' boy. It is one of the best sandwiches you're ever gonna have, whether it's oysters, whether it's shrimp, or yeah, if it's seasoned, crawfish. Love it. We just had a Cajun style restaurant open up a few years ago called the Parish, and they do crawfish boils, which hey, it's frozen. I'll get what I can get. It is what it is. It's not the same as it is fresh. Few things are, but it's still hella good. But they also do one mean freaking po' boy. Man, okay. There were a couple of things I could have done. Like gumbo was up there. I love gumbo.
Gumbo is nice. Gumbo is nice. But you know what? I'm gonna continue a nice Southern tradition here with it's my fourth overall selection.
It's your fourth.
I'm going mac and cheese.
Dang it, dude! That was next on my list.
Okay, mac and cheese is phenomenal. I have mac and cheese, fun fact, a minimum of 3 times a week. I'm not joking. Minimum 3 times a week. I think that it's extremely versatile.
It's way more versatile than you expect it to be.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I mean, if I'm ever just in the mood to be lazy, which is a good amount of the time, I get the, what is it, the Annie's? I don't know, the grass-fed one.
Okay.
Because the regular ones have like a weird metallic taste to them. But I get the grass-fed ones with that aged cheddar, those shells. And then I just toss in, because I get Tyson seasoned chicken from Costco, like the chicken breast. Pop that shit in the air fryer. And then I mix it all together, chop it up. Oh, unbelievable. I mean, like, it is so versatile. You can use it as basically the base for anything. If you want something that's bland to have flavor, just use that as a base. There's macaroni salad for a reason, by the way, because it's a very good foundation. But mac and cheese, man, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, and either way, you're going to want to finish the bowl.
Literally, my wife, the best thing she makes is a buffalo chicken baked mac and cheese. Golly, it's so good.
Dude, fuck. Oh, okay. I have to do another one too.
You do.
Fuck, dude. I mean, I'm trying to think of stuff that's actually American.
Yeah.
You know what? How can I be American without talking about a really high quality steak? Whether you want to go for, a T-bone, New York, or, I mean, I am just, call me bougie. I'm just not a huge fan of marbling. I'm a fan of the filet mignon. Like, there's nothing more special than when I guess if you have a really good ribs, that might be able to compete. But if you're just craving protein, it's hard to get as satisfied as a perfectly cooked steak.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
Steak burgers, very versatile.
I'm going to go back to the chicken well, and I'm going to go with buffalo wings.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
it's a staple.
Incredible. Yeah.
No, I dare you. No one is ever not in the mood for buffalo wings. It could be bone in, it could be boneless, a variety of sauces. Sign me up. I love it. I want it. That's why when you said chicken earlier, chicken and waffles, I was like, oh, I hope this doesn't just eliminate chicken altogether. Okay.
No, that would be lame. That would be lame.
So my last pick.
That would be lame.
I'm stuck between 3 options. And I think I got a draft for me. I'm going to follow my heart. And I'm going to go with a Reuben sandwich.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
Like, when a place can do a Reuben sandwich right, it's hard to beat a good Reuben. If I go to a restaurant and I'm going, I never know what I'm going to order. I never know. And I just looking through, I was like, what looks good? I see a Reuben and that's it. I was like, okay, let's see how this place does a Reuben. They can do it good. Probably going to be the only thing I get from that place.
I've never had a Reuben. Fun fact.
It's so good, dude. It is almost like the only time I like Thousand Island.
Is it? I thought it's Russian dressing, not Thousand Island.
Thousand Island's the base.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Cousin, it is decent.
It's basic. Okay.
Dude, I'm so excited for when we do like South American or like Latin cuisine.
Oh god, yeah, I'm really gonna have to research that.
Dude, I mean, like Latin cuisine. I'm talking about Spanish food as well, like Mexican, all that stuff, like Latin America. Like we'll have to do a top 10 for that though, because there's a billion different items for them. They're just ridiculously good. Okay, is this my last selection?
This is your last selection.
Okay. The thing is, I had it and I already forgot it. That's the. I was like, damn, I got all excited for no reason, and then I just lost it. But
you want to go back down the barbecue route? Because you were talking about that earlier.
I was debating it, but I saw a picture of some food and it got me all excited for some reason, and it's really bothering me because I can't find it.
Weird how food does that to people.
I know, like. I just started going down the rabbit hole. I saw some popcorn, but I saw something before that I really, really loved. Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
That's good. That's good.
I was like, wait a second. It was because you're talking about a Reuben. Man, I had a buffalo Philly cheesesteak sandwich once. I mean, I've had the real Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Those things are mind-bogglingly good. But like, you can have so much versatility to a cheesesteak by adding, special ingredients like some extra buffalo sauce or, just changing up the meat to a chicken. Like, I mean, you could talk about Jersey Mike's all you want.
Those are my favorite Phillies, doing chicken instead.
Exactly. Like, you can just do so much. And I'm glad that you said the Reuben because I forgot about the Philly cheesesteak.
When I had Reuben / Philly cheesesteak, just in case one of them got taken, I could get the other.
Those sandwiches are king. And I'm glad that we got to represent both of them because if I haven't had a Reuben, so I wouldn't have suggested it. I'm glad that you chose the Reuben over the Philly.
Yeah, well, shoot, let's go back over our mouth-watering picks.
I know.
I'll start with, you had the first pick. You had chicken and waffles, then you went with hot dogs, kielbasa.
Yeah, kielbasa, but hot dogs.
A bagel breakfast sandwich. Good breakfast sandwich is hard to beat, too.
It is really tough.
Sandwiches in general.
Sandwiches in general.
Mac and cheese, steak, and Philly cheesesteak. I was actually really mad you took mac and cheese, man.
Dude, I know. Mac and cheese. I was like, oh shit, I should have gotten that earlier.
Yeah. So I went cheeseburger, then I went ribs, clam chowder, po' boy, buffalo wings, and a Reuben sandwich. The other two that were fighting for that Reuben was biscuits and gravy. Just as American gets. But I feel like it's easy to really screw up biscuits and gravy. Mm-hmm. And then I also had nachos.
Yeah, I guess that's a very Americanized.
Yeah, very. Yeah. That's why I was like, I couldn't go with that.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt dirty, but I'm very happy with both our drafts. And now very
they're very good. Yeah, I know. I'm like, shoot, I still have some jalapeno cheddar sourdough sitting in there. I'm like,
I think it's time to make a sandwich.
I know.
As Harrison Buckner would say, get in the kitchen.